Hello and welcome to this week's vlog from Maddisons. Well, last week I gave you a kind of snapshot of 5-6 weeks in lockdown. And this Sunday, of course, we're expecting some news of what's going to happen as we ease out of lockdown. I think it's safe to say that when we first all went into lockdown, we kind of thought we'd have to stay home for a few weeks and then life would return to normal. But it's becoming very, very apparent that that is not the case. And so we all sort of wait with bated breath to wonder, what will a release from lockdown look like? Well, of course, the horticulture industry has made a very strong argument that they should be able to be released from lockdown relatively quickly and easily. They produce 12.6 billion a year for the economy. They employ over 500,000 people and indirectly another 500,000. And of course, garden centres can practice social distancing very easily. I think they've made their case very, very strongly. So the estate agency business is starting to put our case forward as well as why we think we would be good candidates to be eased in the earlier phases of lockdown rather than waiting. There's no doubt the housing economy is hugely important generally to the state of the nation and our finances and welfare. So the National Association of Estate Agents are lobbying hard the government to really help the property market get back going again. There's going to be probably support for estate agency businesses, which is great, and obviously support for consumers as well. There might be an easing or a reduction of stamp duty for more than just first-time buyers for a little while, just to get that confidence going again and get the property market moving. But of course, one thing we've not been able to do is actual viewings and valuations. They've been very key to our business thus far. So of course, what will the world look like, and will we be able to do actual viewings again quite soon? Early guidelines that are being mooted are that a viewing will certainly have to be very, very careful in terms of disinfecting a property before a viewing and afterwards, wiping down handles, etc. Stressing to buyers that they cannot touch anything. They must bring their own personal protective equipment, and masks will be worn at all times. Viewings to last no more than 15 minutes. No mass viewing, so the end of open houses certainly for a while. There'll be individual private viewings, and probably no children allowed on those viewings because you can't stop children touching things. Lots and lots of differences there that we'll be looking to work with. And valuations, that'll be an interesting one. Will we continue with virtual valuations for a while, or will we indeed move to full valuations in which we might have a look around a house by ourselves? Creates security issues for sellers. Certainly as an agent, keep a close eye on a buyer when they're doing a viewing and make sure that our clients' possessions are safe. So some real things that we're going to have to get our head around about what it will look like. And the working environment as well. Will we have to have only some people in the office at first, some working from home, a screen at a reception desk? They're saying about having a different door for going in, different door for going out. That simply won't work in my shop. I don't have two doors. Different toilets, staggering when people go into toilets, preventing all that social contact. So it's a real minefield out there. One that I am starting to plan, starting to think about, starting to work around to make sure that as soon as we can get going again, because we have so much pent-up buyer demand. An enormous log of people who do want to do viewings, desperate to get going again, and sellers very, very keen to list their property. So we need to find a way forward, and that's what we'll be working on. So I will keep you posted on what the world will look like as we move forward out of lockdown. And in the meantime, do check out my some blogs I've got. We've got our latest lockdown guide, lots of things to do, and a really great interview that I had with my husband and I had with Chris Roberts of Burton Solicitors in Pembury this week. Great solicitors. Very helpful, very proactive, very, very experienced. And we've had a bit of a gentle chat about how we're finding things. So you'll see a more natural, perhaps different side of me in that. So do check over to the vlog site and also the blogs page as well. I'm going to be posting a few more blogs lately in the next few days. What to think about if you're selling because of a divorce. That's something that we're being asked about quite a lot. And some thoughts around probate sales as well. Very sadly, a reality of what's going on at the moment. So I hope you enjoy. I hope you have a good week and look forward to seeing you next week. Bye-bye.